Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media, and tonight's video I want to review A Quiet Place on 4K UHD Blu-ray. Now I gave this a watch in theaters, and I just gave it a watch last night, and I'm super pumped to give you guys my thoughts on the picture quality, the audio quality, if it's worth the day one pickup. Let's get to it. So I saw A Quiet Place back in theaters, and I absolutely love this movie. Definitely one of my favorite thrillers of the year, and I really enjoyed it. I did a full review on it a couple of months back, so I will link that above. So I don't want to go too in-depth on the movie, but highly recommend it, even for fans of non-horror and non-thrillers. Now let's get to the picture quality on this one. So this is a 2K digital intermediate upscale to 4K, and I was very impressed by this one. I found this image to be great. I found the details here to be impeccable, and that's really where this image stood out. The wool, the fabrics, all the textures, things like that really stood out compared to the Blu-ray. I'm talking about a massive increase in my opinion. Now there was also a big increase in depth. Separating the foreground from the background was easily distinguishable, as well as black levels. And black levels are super important in this movie. A lot of it takes place at night in pitch black, so those black levels are important and super improved on this 4K over the Blu-ray. The resolution though really flexes its muscles on this disc, I have to say. All the details are popping here. It is very sharp. Now this was shot on 35mm, so you will get some natural film grain in there, but nothing too obtrusive at all and doesn't hinder the image. Now let's get to the Dolby Vision, and the Dolby Vision also shines on this. So like I said, this is a pretty dark movie at times, so the shadow detail here is definitely increased with this Dolby Vision, and you can tell a lot more details within the shadow. And then it is definitely bright when those daytime scenes. It is bright and the greens are super vivid, the yellows in the cornfield are vivid, and all the colors pop off the screen. A lot of nuances and details to the colors here, and just overall a great picture quality transfer. Now let's get to the audio quality on this one, and I would actually say that is the star of the show. So that is a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and in this movie there really isn't much noise at all. The whole premise of the movie is they can't make any noise or they get attacked. So there's not really much noise at all, and that's really where Atmos does its best. Now I would say this competes with Gravity when it comes to an Atmos soundtrack. The placement of objects is amazing, and when it comes to overheads, some specific scenes like when they are inside of the corn and the door front comes from above, when the creatures are in the house and the raccoons are above, there are a ton of demo-worthy Atmos scenes here for sure. Whenever the creatures are involved, or the fireworks scene, for example, you will definitely hear those overheads, and then just surrounds and ambient noises are perfectly placed throughout. So anyway, guys, I would say this is a day one pickup for sure. I love this movie. I thought the picture quality was a home run. The audio quality was even better than the picture quality. I just think this is a great movie to watch for everyone. Anyway, guys, let me know down below what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.